Through the goal line sequence there, 3 quarterback sneaks. I guess what kind of pride do you take in that moment to be able to get in and score?
Yeah, so a lot of my teammates and a lot of my coaches consider the victory formation to be the greatest play in football. I'm not of that opinion. I firmly believe that the flying V, the goal line wedge, QB sneak is the greatest play in football. So again, when we heard that play was going to be run, we knew it would be run for another 3 downs if necessary. At that point, we knew we had to score, knew we had to convert. I had full confidence in our coach's ability, Jordan Travis, and everyone else on the line of scrimmage. So again, that was a great moment, right? One of the best moments in my college career so far, and again, best play in football.
Did you know that he was going to come your way the second time or the last time, or is it up to him?
No, sir. I'm blindly blocking. I'm trying to remove my guy from his gap and put him 10 yards in the backfield. I have no idea where the quarterback's going to go, but I hope that I can make a big enough hole for him to go through.
Do you know when Jordan scores, is he on top of you in that massive humanity? I
was still driving people. I was still getting after it. I had no clue he scored until I rolled over and saw him on my lap. But again, it was an absolutely awesome experience. If you walked into Doak Campbell right now, you can still see the cleat marks in the grass. So again, I'm very excited about that experience, but moving forward to Boston College. Again, we're going to have a great week this week too, just building good on good.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that go into playing an offensive line, but it seems like in those moments, it's just power, force, and desire.
Yeah, basically just brought kind of grit, determination. All the energy you have inside. Our coaches last week stressed the importance of putting more effort, putting more grit into the end of the game. We play a lot of really close games, and it's come down to a few plays, just like what happened the other night. What we did as an offensive line, we reminded each other in that scenario to make ourselves proud when we watch film the next day. So again, just putting as much effort as we possibly could into that play. In order to have the success we wanted to.
You mentioned that effort. The 4th and 14 play, you think you see Robert Scott, the effort to push his guy past, to help create that clean pocket. So Jordan go through progressions. Does that just speak to that effort and progression this offense?
Well, it really speaks to his development as a player and our development as an offensive line. See, one of the greatest compliments you could possibly give an offensive lineman is calling him situationally aware. And that is just basically being aware in the moment, whether it is that long fourth down or when we got down the goal line. Just understanding the moment, understanding what needs to be accomplished, and again, just having self-accountability.
You're obviously familiar with Boston College and the physicality they play with.
Yep.
How exciting is this challenge?
Oh no, we're very excited. I've been to Boston before, played there. It's going to be awesome to see some of the guys from Notre Dame. Phil Dracovic will be there, one of my old good buddies. But at the end of the day, it's going to be another great test. And we're excited as an offensive line to be able to establish that line of scrimmage and try to have the same success we had last week.
Looking forward to a little bit cooler weather?
Yeah, I am. It's going to be a little bit colder down here, but I don't think that factor should be involved in the storyline. You see, we prepared every day just as if we're going to be playing the game. Guys here in practice haven't been wearing sleeves. They've been kind of sucking it up, even though it's been about 50 degrees here most days. Again, it's not going to be much different down here in Tallahassee. All it's going to be different is Boston.
In that same vein of the situational football, do you have confidence as an offensive line on a last drive like that if you do your job, you have confidence in Jordan to make a play or just your offensive weapons to get it done?
So all we know is that if we do our job, we'll have a better chance of getting it done. It is a game of a whole team playing together, 11 guys, kind of seeing it through one set of eyes. But at the end of the day, if these 5 guys in the last scrimmage do their job, we'll be in a lot better position than if we didn't.
Why do you think you guys have had a lot of success in the red zone this year, the last several weeks?
I think it's a little bit easier to see the goal, right? The goal line's right there. As an offensive line, as our quarterbacks, all the position groups can kind of see what that goal is and what we need to do in order to accomplish that goal. So again, I think having that visual reminder and being a little bit closer definitely helps out.
It seems week to week, Dillan, from the outside, it seems like things are looking really good, and maybe you just step back and things are looking really good. Will anything the next 2 weeks affect the way you think this program is moving forward?
No, sir. I believe we're on track to do wonderful things. Under the guidance of Mike Norvell, how he's developed the culture and the grit and determination of our team over the past 2 years, I can't say enough good stuff about Mike Norvell. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter about these individual games. It's a whole trajectory of our team, and that trajectory is definitely upturning. And I'm excited to see what happens over the rest of the season. I'm excited to put my best foot forward, and again, try to be more of a vocal leader on the offensive line. prepare us for those moments like we had last week. But keeping in mind that I do have another year, and I'm very excited to move forward with this team.